Crystal Wade here with Hope Streams. Hurricane season has gotten off to a strong start here in the southwest of the United States. And weather can cause us to really see the power of God and the power of the natural elements. And in so doing, it can make us feel really powerless. Today, I'm here to share with you how to partner with the Father to protect your home and your family. But before we do that, please bear with me a few minutes as we fill in some background and pull out the root of the fear of powerlessness so that we can partner with the Father in peace and confidence to protect our home and our families. Now, everyone has something. Everyone on the face of the earth has something that hits them personally at an emotional level. And when that happens, our brains kind of turn off and we are left with an overwhelming feeling and response within ourselves. Now, everybody has something that hits them that way. For some people, it's storms. Physical storms cause them to feel a fear from powerlessness. For other people, it's other things. Everybody has something different, but everybody has something that hits them at that emotional level. Now, I'd like to share with you 3 reasons that this happens and can cause us to feel overwhelmed, and then let's deal with it. Let's pull those roots out, okay? And the good news about these 3 different things is it will show you that it's not all you. Whether it's a storm physically or spiritually or whatever it is, it's not all you. So this is good news. The first thing that causes a disruption in our emotions when something like a storm happens is generational memories. And what happens with a generational memory is that somebody in your family, be that a parent, a grandparent, someone in your family, had a trauma that went unresolved. And so all of us have that in our family lines. We all have good generational memories, and we have generational memories that are not so good. And so when something happens to us personally, it goes to a deeper level, a deeper layer within us if it is connected to a generational memory that was not resolved. So that's the first one, the generational memory. And then the second one that adds to that feeling of powerlessness and that emotional, overwhelming feeling is movement of land, air, water. And anytime land or air or water is disruptive or disrupted in a large manner, it stirs up the darkness that was attached to it. And that darkness gets spewed into the atmosphere. So this could be disrupted from construction. It could be disrupted from a storm. Any way that it's disrupted at a larger level, it's going to send that darkness into the atmosphere, and we will feel it. If we had a personal trauma, if we had a generational memory that increased that personal trauma, and then there's a large movement of land, air, or water, then we will feel the increase of panic or emotional disruption, whatever it is. We will feel that at a higher level. Also, but this is the movement of people. So when there's large amounts of people that are moving, migrations of people, refugee situations, evacuations from storms, even weekend traffic, when there's large movements of people, the darkness that is attached with them is being moved, and it goes into the atmosphere, and it creates a higher level of angst, if you will. And the third disruption key that makes the emotional impact go to a higher level is sound. What kind of sound are we hearing? What kind of broadcast is coming into our home and coming into our ears, coming in through our iPhones, the news, whatever. So if we're listening to the sound, according to Romans 10:17, that faith comes by hearing the word. So if we're being built up, listening to the Bible, listening to worship, listening to various things that build up our faith that's based on the word, then that sound will keep us steady, peaceful, and stabilized. But if the sound of the news networks and social media and even 24/7 news and weather networks are broadcasting that sound into our homes or even our cars, then that will increase that emotional disruptive level. So anytime that we have something that hits us personally harder, and all of us have one or more things that do, every person in the world has something that's going to hit us at an emotional level where our brains are just not fully functioning. Yes, I know the steps, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. Well, those three things will exacerbate, increase the angst, and it is the generational memories and the movement of land, air, water, and people, and the sound. Those three things will increase our own personal angst. So on the next video, we're going to talk about how to face those three and deal with them, pull those roots out so that we can come to the Father with peace and confidence and pray, work with Him, and stand and protect our homes and families. Okay, stay tuned. Thanks so much. Have a blessed day.